And I've just been joined by a whole bunch of people in the studio. We have Jin sitting on the other side of the desk. How are you, my friend?
Hi, thanks.
If you want, we've got headphones there. You can pop them on and hear yourself. It is a bit disconcerting, so don't worry if it's a bit awkward at first. So, firstly, what brings you into the studio this afternoon?
Okay, hello everyone in Berg. My name is Jin, and I am sort of representative of ITC English School from South Korea. And we have 8 students from South Korea to visit Outback in Australia to give them a wonderful experience.
So how long is the trip that you're doing this time around?
It's about a 3 week in total, and we've been through the first week.
So where are you off to after this in the second and third week?
Okay, we're heading to this town is Berg, and we're going to Koba tomorrow.
Oh, okay, you're heading down to Koba tomorrow.
Yes. And to Broken Hills.
Yeah, so how often would, first of all, tell us a little bit more about ITC.
Okay, we are, the ITC stands for Interpretation Training College based on South Korea. And we are just teaching students English to translate between Korean to English and English to Korean.
Because there is a bit of a, in each individual language, there's little parts that don't exactly line up. So your aim is obviously to teach these students how to speak a particular kind of English, or is it just English in general?
English in general, and also to help them study in South Korea and to explore the world for them. So the English is just one of the language that widely used in worldwide. So it's a really good idea for them to speak English to explore the world.
Yeah, and it's a bit more of an accessibility. Obviously, English is, like you said, one of the most widely spoken languages. If they can speak that, then it gives us that platform to go and learn overseas as well.
Yes.
So how often would you run these trips, these Australian trips?
Mainly in summer in Australia, which is winter in Korea, and every year, once every year.
So once a year you get a whole bunch of students out.
Yes.
It'd be a bit of a different weather over there in winter as compared to here, because we've had a couple of 45-degree days of late.
Yeah, it was really hot, but it's not humid like in summer in Korea. Right now in Korea it's about minus 20 degrees Celsius. It's freezing.
It's a complete opposite of what it's like here.
Yes, it is true.
So whereabouts are you guys heading off to after Koba? Where does the trip wrap up for you this year?
We are going back to Sydney after about a week. So after Koba, we're going to Broken Hills, and we will head down to Mildura and back to Sydney.
It's funny you should say that. Holly's actually ducking off to Mildura in the next couple of weeks, so you might see him on the way down. I've turned on all the studio mics, so if everyone wanted to say hello, say hello down there. Hello. We have got Jin from ITC in at the studio. He's joined us this afternoon. What else is the plan for the rest of the time in Berk? Obviously, you were saying that you were trying to organise a presentation sometime.
Yes, we have 4 topics of presentation, including K-pop, if anyone heard about K-pop, Korean pop song, and a beauty of Korea and history of Korea, and Japanese conflict. So we have a total of 4 topics. We are trying to run a little show and presentation. Somewhere in Berg, we're actually looking for a place to perform these kind of things. If you know any place that would be really good.
Yeah, we'll try and work something out by the end of the shift, I'm sure. If you wanted to give us a little insight into one of the topics, just pick any topic that you wanted to talk about. We can have a bit of a chat.
For example, beauty of Korea, including 4 seasons.
Yep.
Spring, summer, fall, and winter. And the stuff that runs on spring with a lot of flowers. In summer, it's not like hot in Australia, but it's really humid. We usually go to beach. Everyone misses beach in Berg right now. Yeah.
I've spent most of the last couple of weekends sitting in a blow-up pool in my backyard. So I mean, yeah, we do miss the beach. You kind of got to make do with with what you can.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for coming in this afternoon, guys. Like I said, we'll try and work out a place for you to do the presentation later on. And if we do find anything, we'll let all of our listeners know. Well, thank you very much for coming in. Say goodbye to everyone.
Okay, goodbye. Thank you so much, Outback.
That was Jin and the ITC crew coming in, having a bit of a chat about what they're doing in Australia and the program that they're running. We're going to jump into a song now. This is Holly's with Long Cool Woman in a Black Dress.
holding hands, love's pantomime, shooting glances time to time, champagne bubbles, Cupid's brew, to usher in the rising moon. Oh, my heart whistles a happy tune. I'm in just that kind of a mood, embracing by the fireside. I look into those big blue eyes, and that big question comes to mind. Wedding bells will say I do forever. Now it's just we two. I'll have my cake and eat it too. I'm in just that kind of a mood. I'm in just that kind of a mood. I'm in just that kind of a mood. I'm in just that kind